Hello and welcome to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. Merry Christmas, readers. I hope you're having a lovely Christmas day. I like to imagine that you're listening to this when you're preparing Christmas lunch or wrapping presents or something. I don't know. I'm a Christmas romantic. A special Christmas gift that you could give to us would be to give us a rating or a review on your podcast app of choice, in particular Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Otherwise, I have no news or information, so I will let you get back to your Christmas day with episode 277 of the Billowing Hilltop podcast, Park a Herald Angels Sing. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas,
It's not Christmas
everyone.
yet.
It's not Christmas.
It is
No, it's not.
Christmas. It's Christmas Day. It is Christmas
Monday,
Day.
the
You may
15th
not
of
like the
December.
idea, but it is
Monday,
in
the
fact
15th of
Christmas
December
Day.
It's February
Every single
Merry
2022.
Christmas, readers. Don't worry about the Grinches sitting around me.
Not Grinchy. It's just not.
Lucas
Christmas
wouldn't
yet.
be here if it was Christmas Day.
That's true.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm
Dan.
working from home.
Oh,
We've had a lovely Christmas
very
dinner
good.
It's just a brilliant concept, Lucas.
prepared by the hot Viking Graham, famous for his meat. And he's been known to roast the odd Swede from time to time. Chewing on a turkey bone, we have the leonine Dan.
Thank you.
You're looking a little bit threadbare in the old mane there, Dan.
Yeah, well, I'm getting
Not so
old.
much away in a manger, more away in a mange. We've got Lucas, Spider Claws, who's looking a little frazzled. You've had a busy Christmas Eve, have you not, Lucas? Climbing out of plug holes,
Oh,
eating minced
it's all the
flies.
wrapping paper.
We
Just gets in the way.
Touch on Paul, who just doesn't do Christmas. He's just so... let's just
What?
not bother.
Curmudgeon-y.
I just
Well,
take
it
Paul with
doesn't
me. He's
matter.
my onboard, onboard computer.
Yeah, we
unit.
like R2-D2.
Plugging.
Paul, see if you can
That's
look
all
that
right. I
down.
like to keep it on manual control for a while. Finally, I'm afraid, readers, he's been locked in the broom cupboard for weeks, but his corpulent little body is now squashed into his high chair. It's like a sick little nativity scene. His wizened little hands are busy fiddling under his swaddling rags, fixing
God.
us with his dead gaze from under his miserable little paper halo. We have the little guzzle baby that is chocolate. Right, let us recap where we left things. Shall I do the recap?
Yeah,
I better do the recap.
recap.
You're in a kind of mini game. You're trying to work out how to track down a sniper who seems to be protected by little spheres of misty darkness. There are hobgoblin troops that are trying to make their way down the street. There are civilians cowering between the buildings that you're trying to rescue. Sessions and Scaly, have I got this right, have both successfully managed to persuade the civilians to make a break for it.
Yep.
But as we left things, Parker, who was scooping the killing ground from a parapeted flat piece of roof on the top of the
To
temple,
absolutely no avail.
to absolutely no avail, he made the decision to run up a load of stairs. But just not really getting quite.
What he expected.
Well, it sounded like a good idea at the time.
Practicing for his father Christmas role.
So,
Anyway, he's back in it now because one of the hobgoblins that is also sheltering on the roof, scoping the killing ground, has turned to him and said, You have the eye. You realise that wearing the hobgoblin armour, his face sort of shielded by the cowl of a helmet, actually, who you've been sitting next to, is Darl Quethos. He says,
You have the eye. Hand it over now, or I will take your hat.
What do you want to do, Parker? You've got a free action. You've got a moment to do something. Otherwise, he might try and...
Take your hat.
oh, I'm going to bop him. No
Well-
eyes in Parker.
Yeah, but it's not your turn, Parker.
You said I got free action. Oh, you mean free?
Yeah, free action.
Free action.
Tonight's beer, by the way, Paul, because it's Christmas Day, is from the Colonel Brewery in Bermondsey. It is their Export India Porter, a very Christmassy beer. Absolutely. I mean, it's perfection as far as London Porter is concerned.
If only it was Christmas.
Lucas, what do you want? Do you want
No,
to say
I'm
something?
g-
Do you want to?
no.
You can put your hands in the air. You could say, "Okay, fine, I'll
Like
give it to you."
Just
Or
don't
you can
care.
say
No, said no eye in Parker here.
nothing. Okay. Can you
It'll
give
whop
me
you.
a Constitution save, DC 20, please, as he reaches his black-taloned hand towards you.
You really, really want to make this safe.
You want to make the save.
Let's see what
New
we
session,
get.
new dice.
Yeah,
Oof, you get a big number.
28.
Good. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck
Right.
it. Fuck it.
Can I hit
Also
him
on
now?
11, we have some running civilians. One group of civilians, the group of civilians encouraged by Sessions. Do you remember this Sessions last week?
Yeah.
You cast a fog cloud and you encourage them to run across the street. They make it, Sessions.
Of course they
make
do.
it to the other side. As a result, you have earned a thing, which I will represent on the board. Comme ça. You've got one, let's call them morale points. You'll see on your tabletop, you'll see that there is a little shield marker with a 1 in it now. Yeah. Now, down with the Scaly. Down with Scaly. Yeah? Who wants him?
Getting down with Scaly.
The foremost citizen makes it 2/3 of the way across. They're still protected by the fog cloud, at least from the window that you think the sniper was in. You're not quite sure where the sniper is anymore. We get into the whole thing that I didn't mention in the recap about Burple and Buggy running around in spheres of darkness and perhaps teleporting about. We won't get into that now. Anyway, they've not made it all the way across, Scaly. They didn't have the legs. The hobgoblins that are hanging around the building where you originally thought the sniper might be start working their way into the building through the open windows and doors or whatever. They're on the ground floor. And on 7, it is Packer, if it is indeed the real Parker. What do you want to do?
Right. Well, I am going to do Fist of Unbroken Air on Darl Quethos.
You're going to fist Darl Quethos? Yeah.
He needs to take a DC 17 strength check.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that very much. DC 17 strength check. He rolls a...
Oh, yes.
2. That's not very much. That is not enough. He doesn't get 17. I can tell you that now.
Lovely. So he takes 29 points of damage.
Blimey.
And he is knocked back 20 feet off the edge.
Bloody hell.
I'm assuming 20 feet is enough to do the Wile E. Coyote out into the middle of nowhere.
You're going to blow him over the parapet?
Yes.
If you excuse the phrase?
Yeah. And he's
In front of
also...
everybody?
How far down is it?
I'm going to say it's about 100 feet.
So that's...
I mean, it's a cathedral, right?
Yeah.
So that's about 100 feet. So he takes...
1d6 per 10 foot.
First 10 foot is free. He takes 9d6 of falling damage.
Nice.
Do you want to roll it or shall I roll it?
No, you can roll it.
9 points of damage.
9d6.
9 points of damage. He takes 28 points of falling damage. Fall off a cathedral and only take 28 points of damage. It's laughable, but hey, absolutely ridiculous.
And he's also prone.
So I'm going to put him on the map. He's lying on the steps outside the main cathedral doors. He falls, he just goes, fuck it! And is just lying there going,
Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me the eye or I shall take your heart.
he shouts up at you.
Brilliant.
I can also move.
Yes.
I can basically move 70 foot vertically down. Can I see 70 foot down somewhere where I could stand halfway down?
Yes, I'm going to presume that there is a portico or something. That seems reasonable.
Move down 70 foot down to a portico. That makes me 30 foot up.
Your Peter Crouch is hidden tigering your way down the front of the cathedral and then finding a little vantage point. On 21 is Uncle Buggy. You're in the darkness.
Nice.
I'll step out of the darkness, presumably
That was
I'm
worth
in
the
the
key points.
room with Burple, am I?
You are in the room with Verple.
Purple.
Who's Verple when he's at home?
I am with purple.
I'll run around that whole darkness bit in case I bump into something before I emerge.
Okay, yeah, you don't bump into anything.
It might be that we've been teleported away and we need to go back the other way in order to encounter the guy who's in the other end.
Are you stepping out of the sphere?
Yeah.
You're in a bedroom with Burple.
What, you think I should run back to the other...
No, it's just an idea. But it kind of makes sense that you have to go the other way in order to encounter the guy.
We're on the first floor, are we?
Yeah, you're on the first floor of a building.
Would you want to stay here, Dan, and I'll go to the... Or
You'll go the op.
would it make sense for you to go to the other one?
I think both
Do
of
you want to
us.
stay there, Dan, and he'll go the op?
Well, it's Buggy's round.
Well, I can either move...
Yeah, but you can have a quick conversation.
Yeah. Do you want to stay here or go to the other one? I say.
I think...
I say.
I say.
Well, where's he gone? I don't see a scenario where he could have got away like he has. Unless he's still there, just at the other end.
I'm just guessing he's teleporting between one dark circle and the other, and he's in one of them. He's not
No,
in
but if
this
it's
one.
if the mechanism is as we think it is, you step into it and you appear in the other one. So if he came the other way, he would be in the other place. We stepped into it and got teleported away, so we need to teleport back in order to get him. If we're trying to track him down, that's my best idea.
So do you want to step back into the
I think we
thing
go
and get
back in.
teleported to the other
Yeah.
one, or shall
Yeah.
I?
Well, it's your round, so you do what you want.
Well, I'm just asking if you want to do that, or...
Well, I think we should
Me too.
both. We want to take him out as
That's
quickly as
a free
possible.
action.
It's a vampire.
A lot of free action conversation.
All right, well, I'll step back into the darkness then, having come out.
Roll a d6.
6.
Okay, you're in some darkness.
And
What
I'll
do you want to do next?
come out again.
You're where you were.
Still in with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 6 probably means
Okay,
you don't.
so I've only
teleport.
used a fraction of my movement, then I'll just burst through the door to the south and just sort of
Yeah.
run around down the stairs.
You get to the ground level. There is a hallway. There's another bedroom downstairs. There's a bathroom. You can run around.
I'm
and
just
open
running
doors. You
around,
can-
opening doors, having a look.
Yeah,
for-
yeah. Okay, it's an empty house.
Okay, so that's my go. I've just been running around.
It looks like it's been abandoned by a wealthy family. Auntie Burple on 17.
I'm going to step in.
You're going to step in, roll a d6.
Getting a 1.
You're in a dark cloud of nothingness. What do you
Has
want
the
to do
sound
next?
changed at all?
Yeah, I'd say the sound has changed. It sounds like you're back where you started.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to swing into an area next to me.
Yep, nothing there. You could pirouette with your swords out, and you don't encounter anything.
Hang on.
They go gaseous,
It's a
don't they?
vampire. Yeah, I was just about to say that. They go gaseous. He's done darkness and he's a gas thing somewhere.
Anything else from Purple? What do you want to do next?
Yeah,
They're
well, all
vulnerable
I've
if you
done
hit
is
them when they're
move, so
gaseous.
I've moved and I suppose I have swung.
That counts as an action, I would say.
I'm going to... It's... okay, so... No, you won't have that. I won't even ask.
Is that a chimney next to the black sphere on the corner of the building?
It's a privy.
Is he in the privy?
Do you want to
Do I want to open the door into the privy?
sort of head northeast into the area you think you're in the darkness? You don't quite know. It's quite disorienting.
Yes, I will...
Yeah?
north into the corner
Yeah,
and open the door.
You emerge from the sphere into a privy. It doesn't smell very nice, and there is no sniper in there. And no windows either.
Oh, great. So he's gaseous.
Do you want to take a shit?
Yeah, I'll
It's a
do
bonus
that.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's potentially more than 2 locations, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, on 14 it's sessions.
Well, I've no idea any of this is going on, so I'll keep moving south, looking for...
You hear that, Paul?
Yeah, that was amazing. I haven't heard that kind of thing before.
I'm continuing to move south. I move between 2 buildings that run parallel to the main strip.
Yeah.
I turn left onto the main... towards...
Yeah, there's an awning, a red and white awning.
Yeah, I'm now up towards the red and white awning and what looks like a tent.
You can see some more civilians. They look like they're scuttling across the street, but it looks like they haven't made it all the way across yet.
Okay.
There is a fog cloud to their south, which it looks like they're using as cover.
I'm thinking someone had my idea.
Yeah. Anything else from Sesh?
Well, I've moved and moved to get there. I mean, with
Floaty
my
Pontiff
little
on 13, it is
floaty legs, that's as
Scalio
far
Tool.
as I can go.
Well, now Scaly's done a very unusual amount of civic duty.
It is really good, this beer, Paul.
I'm delighted. It's a stout.
It's a porter. Oh, it's 5.5%. No wonder it's good. I thought it was making me feel unusually happy. It's also, looking down on it from above, very like the black circles of misty darkness with which you are dealing. Anyway, scale it. Yeah, sorry.
So he's going to move, dash.
Take the dash
He's
action.
going to take the
Yeah.
dash action and get himself...
What a rush to take the dash.
He's going to get himself up to the window. I think he...
Okay, so you're heading towards, well, we're going to call it Sniper House 1.
Sniper House 1.
Yeah.
He's going to move a bit further on to the next window because he can see
Yeah,
the
you
black
could-
thing through the original one. He's like, not.
No, no, you're at the ground floor.
Oh,
you can
I see. You can't see that.
You can see a dining room. You can see hobgoblin troops who are in the dining
Well,
room.
he's gonna-
looking.
He's going to. He
looking
can't
like
make
the DM
it.
forgot to move them on their last action.
Yeah. No, he's going to pile in there as soon as he can.
Okay, well they're
No sign of anything.
that's what
Clear.
they say
Clear.
in their hobgoblin-y voices on 11. First of all, we've got some civilians. The civilians continue across the street and make it across the street.
Yay.
Get another point of morale. You don't know how many points of morale you need, but you're now on 2 as a result of saving another batch of civs. The hobgoblins that are with you start spreading out into the building, heading up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been quiet enough for some other hobgoblins that were near the cathedral to start working their way south, just cautiously. And Darl Quethos. Do you think he can see you, Parker? He probably can't.
I didn't specifically say I was being stealthy.
No, but
so...
I don't know that he can see you. He shouts, he says,
Why can't you just fucking give me the eye? It's all I want.
it's not too much to ask. He stands and he looks up the face of the building, trying to make you out. And he just can't see you. And he just goes, oh, for fuck's sake. And he disappears.
Oh, like literally disappears, doesn't run off.
Yeah, just gone.
Pop.
Gone, doesn't run off. He's just gone.
Misty step or something.
On 7, it's Parker.
I can't see a misty cloud in the latrine. Okay.
No, Buggy's not been there for ages.
No.
Well,
I think he's not gone misty. I think he's just moved to... He can choose where he goes. You're going randomly.
so I still don't see anything from up here, 30 foot. All I can see is the clouds. I've got a rough idea that Burple and Scaly and Buggy went down.
Burple, you've got no idea. I think you've seen these citizens scarpering across the street, and you've certainly heard Scaly shouting at some people who seem to then scuttle across the street.
So while my round has been going on, have I seen any sniper activity?
There's been no. I mean, amazingly,
No, okay.
it appeared that this was all about the sniper,
Yeah.
but there's really not been very much sniping.
Well, I mean, I guess the only thing to do is to come down to you guys.
Okay.
So
You're going to run down the front of the building?
Yes, it's 30 foot down and then 110 feet.
Do you want to give me an insight
Gee-
check, by the way, Parker? You've got decent
Insight check. 18.
You think he may not be correct, but certainly in his own mind, he is certain that you have the eye.
Do we not have the eye?
When he was saying you've got the eye, give it to me, he clearly believes that you have something.
Yeah.
You have it.
He's been told. He's been cursed or something.
So we'll be back.
Is it possible we do have it?
You might not have gone too far.
You'll be
Or is
back.
it maybe my ring of protection?
The keys?
Didn't Buggy tell him you had the eye?
Okay, right. Well, I move anyway, so I can get 110. I can basically get down to the first cloud.
Yeah, you can get like 20% of the way down the street.
Yeah.
You can see some civilians as you run down. They're cowering on the eastern side of the street, and they are being beckoned into a zone of safety by some lizard folk.
Nod and a wink in their direction, and then carry
Toby
on.
and Allegra are beckoning them through.
Okay.
Come on, Toby.
Quick salute to Toby and Allegra.
Oh, Tiki.
Do you think we'll get a point for corralling the boar?
Crashing ball.
Take a wild guess.
No.
No.
Right, is that you, Parker?
So that's me then,
Then
yeah.
you're
It's
done?
basically
Okay.
move.
What's happening with Paul, by the way? Nobody gave him any Brussels sprouts, did they?
Please say no.
Dan?
They might have
Actually
done.
not, no.
Fucking hell.
Well, I didn't know. No one's told me about
What's
the Brussels sprout
the
thing.
macerator is going into
The
overdrive.
display said something about winter safe
I
mode.
wasn't to know.
He doesn't believe in Christmas, but he does believe in vegetables. That's the best thing you can say about him. Somebody throw a blanket over him quickly before all
Or-
hell breaks loose. We'll see if we can fix him
Yeah.
after Christmas at
Bury
some
him
point.
underground like tortoises.
Like Chernobyl.
Let's just destroy him. Let's have an office space moment. Let's take him out into a bit of waste ground and just go at him with baseball bats until he's no more. We're going to do that, readers. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Now you can listen to some Christmas music or something. Well, I enjoyed beating the absolute shit out of Paul. It was very Christmassy.
It's a very enjoyable pastime.
Maybe we'll put him back together, readers, in the future. It's a little bit cold out there in the car park, but it was very good fun, and sprockets and bits of random machinery. And
I'm
also,
just amazed that we all had baseball bats for some reason.
well, I have to admit that I've rather thought ahead. I've been planning his demise for quite some time. I don't like him.
Well, who
It's
does?
as simple as that. Anyway, so back to it. Buggy on 21.
Right.
You're in the hallway of this house.
Why is Darl Quethos? Why is he following us?
When he was the Eye of
possible that
Vecna, I was assuming he was under a geese.
A gaze.
Okay,
He's
it could be,
basically
but he's probably
some kind of compulsion. Yeah.
to find the other bit of the artifact. And if it's an eye, at first I thought maybe this is going to be a gem, and so I was
but
thinking,
why do you think he's
have
going
we
to be a
picked up
gem?
any gems?
Like I said when Parker made that insight check, you think he was sincere. You don't know whether or not he's under a geese or anything like
Well,
that.
no, I
Any
think
kind of
he's under the compulsion by the hand. I think the hand wants to find the eye. That's what I think.
But the question is, are we carrying the eye and we don't
That's
know
the question.
it?
Why does he think we're carrying it?
Yeah, well,
And that
he
could
might.
be
There might be
because
some
he's-
detection thing where he's actually, he can detect it, or
No, but the point is that he's working for the bad guys, but he wasn't part of the bad guys.
I'm
He wasn't
not
a-
sure
he
he's
wasn't a
working for
Kios
the bad
guy, was he?
guys. No, I think he's just an independent who's trying to get the eye, and maybe he's got some sort of detection thing, or the hand can feel where the detect
Is it
where
always
the eye
Parker
is.
he
He's
goes
following
after?
us.
No,
Is it always Parker? No.
no, he's gone for other people in the meantime.
His certainty that Parker has the eye is a new development.
Right.
But
So-
I just had this thought that maybe the eye it might be hidden in the orrery.
So what about your
Maybe the
visions,
artist
Parker?
woman had put it
What
in.
do your visions say?
Well, I got all those visions in the mirror in the cathedral just now.
Yeah, and you had them before.
Many
Yeah,
before.
but they don't remember anything specifically about the Eye of Vecna or an eye. Or
Wasn't there an eye in the laboratory of the mind flare guy?
Was there?
what?
I don't know. Am I imagining things?
Don't think there was.
Lucas is right. There's not been a vision that Parker has seen
Mm.
that is related to the eye or Parker's possession of the eye or anything like that.
So have you got anything on you, Parker, recently? Have you going to recently
Not
acquired
that I can. I
anything?
mean, I look through my character sheet. Nothing that I can see that I would sort of say, "Oh, that's a bead or a gem," or would
The
be something.
thing is, it could be, theoretically, it could be in Sessions' extra dimensional library on a shelf somewhere.
But why?
I mean, don't know.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
we probably need to
I-
empty out our
Why?
portable holes and
I have
bag of
to
holdings.
I
and
have
have a
to
look.
also be totally honest with you, Mike. At some point or other, when the big reveal comes as to why you constantly be going on about if it's the real Parker and all of that kind of stuff, and I'm just going to turn around and go, "Oh." Because
That's-
I will look together and you'll basically say, "Oh, well, there was this bit of evidence here," and they'll go back through all the things that you've said, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I should have worked that out, really, shouldn't I?"
I don't ever think that any of you are going to work anything out from the stuff
I'm
that
not going to work anything
What I
out.
put down, you don't pick up. The
Yeah.
information is out there.
on
That's what I'll say.
Darl Quethos and the eye. Or
I won't pretend that
But
it's
when
been
you
laid
say it's
out.
out there, is it like if we went back and read through all the handouts?
Nah,
All the information is on the task.
quite what's going on with Darl and the eye. The information has been there, but it's not been signposted. It's not like somebody's been waving a.
when did we first meet
know.
Darl Quethos? It was when we were going to some island or something, wasn't it?
The island of Tilargos. He was
Tilargos.
looking for the Library of Last Resort, just as you were, and he was trying to collect the same artifacts, complete the same tasks as you were.
Because that's
Yeah,
where
when he
thinks
started,
the
when
eye
he first
is.
met him, he wasn't after anything called the eye. He never mentioned the eye. He was after the belt.
Give me the belt, or I will take your hat.
And was it? Oh, you see. Yeah.
What happened to the belt?
Well, you had it. You got it off Crathanos.
Yeah, and what happened
the
to it?
Titan. You handed it over, I think, at the end, and that gave you access to the Library of Last Resort.
Right.
You gave it over to the guardians of the island, the people that stepped out of trees.
So he wanted what we wanted simply because it's the means to get the eye.
Possibly.
But-
Maybe.
So we did all that to do what? Sorry, I've forgotten. To get access to what?
You did it in order to find out what had happened in the past, where the phylactery was taken by the Order of the Storm, who were the druids that grabbed Dragotha's phylactery and then jumped through a gate to a place of safety. And that is what led you to Kongan Thulnir, the giant citadel in the Great
Maybe what we have
Rift
is
Canyon.
knowledge, like how to get somewhere.
It
or-
might be in Sessions' library. If doing those tasks was to get into the Rift Valley,
Where did we get the library? We got it
it
from
was
the
in that
Lich, didn't we?
Lich's place.
Thessalar was the Lich who had it hidden in one of his magic gloves. That was after you had found the phylactery. Separately, you were then tasked with going further into the Rift Valley to find the spirit of Rabadabadas. But searching your minds, you can't think of any relationship between any of those adventures or pieces of information and Quethos and this eye that he's after.
Well, maybe we just have to ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he wasn't such a bloody
It's definitely
coward,
convenient because he keeps seeking us out and we want his hand.
60 points of damage I did on him, and then he buggered off.
Yeah,
Measly
well, he does
coward.
that. What we need is a dimensional anchor or I'm not sure there's still that spell, is there?
There is something
I
like
think
it.
there is.
57 points of damage, Lucas, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Rounding.
why don't we
So it's
push
my
on?
round, isn't it?
Yeah, what does Buggy want to do?
I don't really know what to do because he's not around this
Oh,
place.
well, let's keep talking about the eye then.
All right, Dan, what do you suggest? You seem to know what to do in this situation.
Have you searched the house?
Well, I've sort of run round. Yeah, I've run round the upper floor,
Well, we should
not the full house.
probably search the rest of the house. I mean, it is possible that these things aren't just two-way. They take you somewhere else, right? So there could be another place that we haven't discovered. So if we keep popping in and popping out, we might be able to discern what's going on.
Well, Johnny keeps popping in and popping out anyway.
Yeah.
Frankly, it's rather distracting.
I'm kind of pinned in the corner, so I have to kind of go through again, which means it'll take me back to where you are if it works consistently.
Maybe just wait for him to shoot again. Don't really know what to do.
He hasn't shot for a while, though, has he?
They have hardly taken a shot at all. They took a shot at a hobgoblin while you were looking down the street when you first emerged, Burps, and they took a shot at Scaly and missed. That's it. Since then, you suspect you've been keeping them quiet by jumping into their magic blobs.
Yeah.
Or shall I go back and jump into the thing, or shall I search the lower ground floor of this building, which I don't
And
think
might
is-
as well search the
I
lower
wonder
ground.
if maybe
of
we
the
need
ground
to get
floor.
those hobgoblins that are pinned down and tell them to come down and sort of help, say, move forward. That's the, classical tactic. You're covering fire, basically, and then the hobgoblins should come down so that we can surround these two globes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or maybe they can do a house-to-house search in case.
Well, you shout down to me and I'll shout up to them.
Well, I can do that from the privy where I currently reside.
What are you doing in the fog?
Privy.
Well, I thought they might be in there, so I'm saying
time to do
I'm
a clue, is it?
shouting down.
You thought what might be in there?
I
Sorry.
thought
Oh, hang on. We thought they'd gone gaseous. That was the other theory.
Where is the second black sphere, by the way? I thought you said there were two. I don't see a second one on the map.
southeast of the map.
No.
Okay, where are you? You're back up there.
I'm
Yeah, so I
behind
can
them.
probably shout
so-
out that window.
I think
Can I see over the mist?
the window is slightly open.
I'm going to
Wasn't
shout
it?
down.
It's my
Anyway.
go.
Yeah,
My go.
Is this Buggy's go?
yeah.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
have
but
a
it's-
free action though. I'm going to shout down to Scaly, who's outside.
Uh-huh.
We think the portals. Get some hobgoblins up here. We want
Okay.
to cordon them off.
Has everybody got Scaly's character sheet, by the way?
May I have my go, please?
No, you may not.
If you absolutely must.
Right. So I think you said that the window was open next to this second black sphere. It was open
Yeah.
slightly, which suggests that maybe the gaseous form had gone back out the window. So I'm going to.
Could be the fact that if you're a sniper, your windows are going to be open. That's the sound of all the air escaping from Johnny.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run into the main street,
The main street, yes. Main street, not
looking
Wall
for
Street.
open windows that are facing north.
Gotcha.
So
I
I'm running
understand.
up past the.
There's a statue. If you look back over your shoulder, a tiny, furry shoulder, at the window, it looks just the same as the other one. In other words, an unnaturally dark smudge behind that window. You going to keep going?
Yeah, I'll go up to the next. I think that's a single movement up to the next set of buildings. Or any open windows
Move your
and
mini.
dark shadows in any of those?
When you get to that point, you get to a cart that's been abandoned. To your left, that is the west, there is another set of civilians.
Oh,
They see you and go, oh,
Help
come
us.
over here.
Help
Over here.
us.
okay, give me a persuasion check. How many authority points
I
do you
have 7.
Wow.
I don't know why I got more
Well.
than everybody else, but I wrote down 7.
Give me a persuasion check, or you can use intimidate.
I'll
Those are your
use
two options,
persuasion.
really.
+0. I'm
Okay,
at
but plus
advantage. Why does it say
7.
I'm at advantage?
Pass.
Oh no, and there's any dwarves there.
There might be a dwarf.
Because I get advantage if there is a dwarf.
I'm going to roll a d8. On a 1, there is a dwarf. There is not a dwarf.
Okay, so I'm rolling d20 and adding my 7. 17.
Is enough. They look like they're going to obey you when the iron shackles of the initiative system allow them to move.
Okay, so I've just done my move. Any
Yeah.
open windows to the south?
The building to the south, the building that's just on your left, there are open windows, but they don't have a dark presence in those windows. That doesn't mean that there's no sniper there, but if that's what you're looking for,
Okay, well, I might go into that building anyway. Where's the entrance?
yeah, you can pile your way in. It's abandoned.
Use my move. Just
Yeah, okay. There's nothing going on in that building.
Okay, that's my go.
You can run around. It's a domestic. It's
I'll
just
take my
a
clothes
dwelling.
off and run around naked.
Fine. Okay. Well, that's helpful. Anything else, Uncle Bug? On 17, it is Archie Burple.
Right. Well, I'm going to shout to Scaly, as I said, and then I'm going to jump back into the blackness.
Oh, are you? Excellent. Roll a d6.
Well, I kind of have to, don't I?
Good point.
Oh, a
Good point.
D6.
You're trapped in the privy otherwise. Well, you can climb out the other way. Oh, one.
Getting 1.
You jump into some blackness. Give me a perception check.
20.
Wow. You don't sense a change in your soundscape. You don't feel that you've changed location.
Okay, in which case I'll move out of
and you're
the
in that dining room.
area. Still in the dining room. Right. Okay.
Okay. You can hear the sound of hobgoblin troopers running around in the building. They might be nicking stuff. I mean, that's what they seem to have done in Lashona's manse.
Yeah.
Putting lampshades on their heads.
Right.
Drinking
They're
the booze.
just basically thieves. Well, I'll shout, "Oi, up here!"
Okay. You hear on their round.
And then I will. I will fly out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Where are these civilians? These are down by Buggy. Is he doing anything with those civilians?
You have no idea. You don't know that they exist.
No, I don't. So there's nothing immediately apparent for me to do, is there, really?
Not really. You can't see the street because there's a fog cloud at the end of the alley. To your west, you can hear nasty sounds of horrible creatures, and Scaly is standing there. What was he meant to be doing? I can't remember. Anyway.
Getting the hobgoblins to come and surround this black thing.
Oh, okay. Well, they might do that anyway because you shouted. The local hobgoblins to you were the ones that were in the house.
Okay, I'll kind of fly out into the street, have a look around.
There's an empty esplanade running south on our weirdly oriented map. I think you've got a line to the window that you think is the window that you just came from before, i.e. the other black sphere that you and Buggy jumped to, which is a way away from you. How high up are you?
I'll be about 30 feet.
Well, in that case, you see something else. On the corner of the next building south from the building you were just in, there is a window open. It's a corner window. There's an unnatural amount of darkness behind it.
Just to remind you, I am invisible in case.
Yeah, but as you therefore fly up and you get a sight of it, a shot heads towards you, hitting armor class 28.
Okay.
You are resistant to necrotic damage. First of all, you take a d8 plus 8 damage from the projectile itself. So you take 12 points of piercing damage. There's an explosion. You think that anybody else near you, probably within about 5 feet of you, would also be affected. You take 12 points of necrotic, so really 6. The head of this projectile is a horrible-looking Chios worm thing, and it's just straight into the core of your body. And it's starting to chomp its way into your chomp centers. It's still your turn, though.
Is it?
You're doomed.
We're doomed.
I think I've moved.
Okay.
Well, I might take the dash action, actually.
That's what a move is, isn't it?
No, I've had a move, and then I take... Oh, yes. You can move twice. That is the dash action. I thought you could move 3 times with the dash action.
No.
No.
Not unless you're hasted or you've got action surge.
Okay.
Which is the...
Isn't that the French version?
The French version of...
I guess I come visible. Do I come visible?
You don't come visible as a result of being hit, no.
No. So do I heal myself, maybe? Depends what it is.
Well, we used to scrape them off, didn't we?
Yeah, but
if it's actually inside you, then I think you have to do any kind of heal.
If it's a normal worm?
Yeah, and it kills it. Otherwise, it's 1d4 rounds to get into your heart. Turn you into a zombie.
I'm just wondering about the mechanic, because this thing happened at the end of my round, which in theory means it gets to go first. Does it?
He's readied an action to shoot you, and he shot you at the end of your round.
Yes. So the effect of the worm, if it's 1d4 rounds, that will be rolled, I don't know, next time?
Don't know.
On 14 sessions, what would you like to do?
Can't see Burple. I can see the people that we...
Yeah, you can see that little...
chivied across.
Yeah.
They've gone to the east, which is what we wanted. I'm going to float over the top of the awning.
Heading south.
How tall is the building that's next to me?
The awning is about 6 or 7 feet. The building itself It's caught at about 16 to 20 feet.
I will use the building as cover,
Yes.
and I will float south,
Yeah.
cross the gap between the building I'm in and what looks like a bigger building.
Yeah, the next building to the south. Yeah, that's right.
So that's one move. I can't see anyone, so I will make a second move
Yeah.
onto the apex of the roof.
Yes.
I will hunker down and I'll have a look around and see what I can see.
Immediately to your east is Buggy's fog cloud.
Right.
Immediately to your south, there is a building with an open window and a smudge of misty darkness behind it. You think this
Yeah.
must be the point where the sniper was originally firing from. You kind of picked that up from the shouted conversations or the shouted information from your fellow
Yep.
slayers. Below you, in the gap between the building you're on the roof of and this building where you think the sniper was, Scaly O'Toole is standing, looking slightly befuddled, as in, we've just beaten Paul to destruction in the car park, and therefore Scaly's got you did hear him shouting at civilians. You think that's what he's been doing?
Right. Okay, well, it takes me 2 moves to get there, so
Done.
at least I can now see what's going
Do
on.
we have Scaly's character sheet? Because
I couldn't see it.
well, we'll just move Scaly about.
He
and
doesn't
stuff
do
with him
anything
and-
anyway, does he?
I've got it. What would we like him to do?
Why doesn't he jump through the window and join the hobgoblins searching the house?
Sure.
Okay.
He's quite quick. He's got like a 40-foot base move, so I guess he can
Yeah, get in, climb up the stairs.
up onto the upper floor
Yeah.
where he sees the sphere of darkness.
Yeah, does he want to jump into a sphere of darkness?
He might end up with the
I think-
baddie if he rolls the right number.
You never know.
Maybe a 3 or a 4 will go to the other one. We've rolled
That would
ones
really put
and
us in trouble,
sixes.
because then we need to know what his character does, but we could improvise. Having said that, we know he doesn't really have any spells left.
Maybe he should just...
He just bashes things, doesn't he?
Why doesn't he just cover that sphere?
Why doesn't he step in? He might teleport.
Okay, let's step him in and he'll teleport randomly.
Roll a d6.
I think you want a 3 or a 4.
A 3
which
or
will
a 4.
Teleport to the...
A 1.
Stay
probably
where you are.
He steps in, he's in the darkness, nothing seems to change, apart from the fact that he can't see anything.
I reckon
That's
it's 1,
incredibly
2, stay
convenient.
where you are in that north one. 3, 4 is the one with the new location, and 5, 6 is the one in the south.
Right.
We think.
First of all, let's deal with these civilians. The civilians that Buggy shouted at are going to start running across the street, and they kind of get to the cart that's abandoned. They're sort of 3/4 of the way across the street. We've got some goblins. They are emboldened by... They're following your lead, effectively. So they are heading south. I'm going to make a roll.
Do you mean hobgoblins?
Goblins, hobgoblins, it's all the same.
No, they're just distinct.
Having said that, there is a massive difference, as I found out to my cost, between knobs and hobnobs.
Yeah, well, it's the same. Goblins, hobgoblins. They're just
Never making that
different.
mistake again. They are zooming south. You can hear them scuttling up behind you, barking commands to each other. And I think we're going to say that some more hobgoblins start emerging from the cathedral. Again, following your lead, emboldened by your actions. They start fanning out from the cathedral and following up. Now, the only other thing I've got to deal with is Burple. This is not going to be pleasant. Place your mind elsewhere. This thing is going to shoot you often. First attack hits armor class. 33. That is 15 points of piercing damage.
All right.
7 points of necrotic damage. That's after the resistance.
Is it after?
I'll do the maths for
okay,
you.
thank you.
And another worm.
Yep.
Next attack hits another stupid armor class.
What armor class?
29.
Okay.
Doing 9 points of piercing.
Yeah.
9 points of necrotic after the resistance. And another worm. You now got 3 worms.
Yeah.
Next shot. Oof. a
Jesus,
19.
you're just rolling ridiculous
Rolling
numbers.
rocks on the blue dice of power. 19, that's armor class 35.
Yeah.
This thing really knows what it's doing when it unloads with its bow. Obviously, 14 points of piercing. And after your resistance, a further 6 points of necrotic and another shot. Ooh, only hits armor class 20.
That misses.
Misses. Does he take action surge? No. You've got 4 worms in you.
Yeah.
Going to roll a d6. On 7, it is Hacker.
Is Burple invisible?
Yes.
Burple is invisible.
Right.
You probably want to come visible, don't you?
Well, it doesn't seem to be helping.
No. We know that now.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, to be fair, your aid spell and your what's it really helped.
Well, we'll be doing more helping in a minute, I guess.
What's happening?
How wounded is Burple now?
It's
I've
Parker.
taken try
Right.
to.
Oh, okay, not so bad. It's the worms.
Parker, you
though,
hear
so-
the yank of super arcane projectiles zipping along to your south. You can't really see very much because of fog clouds.
It's burnt through about 50 points of temporary hit points as well. So that was like 70, 80 points of damage that round. Both
The
rounds.
hobgoblin behind you, Parker, is going, come on then, come on, off we go, come on. You
Yeah.
take the lead.
I shout to all the hobgoblins, I say, attack, move forward, move up. And then I zip forward.
Yeah.
Actually, what I think I would do is I will move across the square
Mm-hmm.
to the building on the east side, opposite where
Yep.
Burple is.
You
And,
don't know where Burple is.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming I will arrive and see
Burple
Burple.
is invisible, Parker.
Oh,
You don't-
Burple's invisible anyway. Okay, so I don't see him when I get there. Fair enough.
No, that's my
Just-
point. Yeah.
That's the
So I was
limit to
trying
my move. On the way down,
While you're
just
down
to
there,
be
yep.
on the safe side, I notice if you go down the west side, there's 2 alleyways going off to the west. Do I see any civilians in there on my way?
No. What you do see when you get to that point, Parker, is
Yeah.
that there is a building to your southwest
Yes.
with a corner window with a smudge of darkness behind it.
Has a
It's
dark
a corner
sphere.
window, so it's like open on both sides,
Right.
and there's a smudge of what
Where's
looks like
the-
unnatural darkness behind it.
Where's the door?
The door to get into that
Yeah.
building, there's a porch or a stoop just below that on the northern side of the building. That's the only likely candidate you can see from where you are. Anything else from you?
No, that's good.
On 21, top of a new round is Uncle Buggy.
I am going to.
Are you now?
Well, I know you rolled a d6, right? So I know you rolled a 5 and a 6. So to metagame, I expect he's back in the southern dark.
I don't want to know. I'm hiding behind my DM shield, covering my ears.
I'm.
Going to do something.
You're in a house at the moment with your clothes off.
Yeah. I'm going to move up to the next building to the north. I keep adding encouragement to the civilians to keep moving.
Yeah, you think you've persuaded
I'll
them.
run into the building to the north.
Randomly picking that building.
No, it's
I
not
like
random.
It. Yeah.
It's I have been working my way northwards, and
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
all right, okay.
You
I'll
say
be
so,
honest. I'll
yeah.
go further north, and I will see that dark splodge, won't I?
Yeah, okay.
And
So if
then
you
I will go
keep
in the
heading north,
building.
you realise Parker might shout something at you.
Yeah. I'll shout the information that
I've got
you gave
85
me.
foot just past the building.
Yeah.
I've got 60 foot of movement. I'll run into the building.
You're on the ground floor. You're in a hallway. You can see steps going up.
Run up the stairs. So I've gone.
Yeah,
so
okay, yeah. You
85
can keep moving. You
feet.
go up the stairs. You're in a hallway. On your left is a little bedroom.
It's going to be a move anyway. So I
Stairs
just
straight ahead.
Yeah, it's a move anyway. I'll just get up to the top landing to where I saw the dark shadow.
You get to the doorway of the room that you think must be the room with the window open, and it's obscured by darkness. Going into the room would involve stepping into the misty cloud of darkness. But you have found a third misty cloud.
I've got enough movement to get into the misty darkness, but I haven't got an action.
Roll a D. We'll do that in a minute. On 17, it is Auntie Burple.
I'm going to fly down, become visible, and cast a Cure Wounds on myself. Healing 14 points.
You kill all the worms that are in you. You banish them.
Awesome.
And that's it. You done. Session's on 14. Parker,
okay.
you see Burple appear,
He's up in that window, in that next building.
pointing to the building to your south.
Yeah.
Sessions. I'm saying that
Wondering what I
you can
can-
see the building that Burple is referring to. You can see the window with the smudge of darkness in it now that it's drawn to your attention.
How tall is the building in front of me?
The building to your south, in between
Yeah.
you and it, same height as the
Yeah.
building you're in. 20-something feet.
I think I'm going to fly down, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
across the street and through
Yeah.
the windows on the first floor, not the ones with the darkness.
Yep.
Yeah, into that room.
Okay. Give me a
So-
perception check.
Mhm. 27.
You can hear the sound of what must be Scaly moving around in the blob of darkness which you're sharing the room with.
Okay.
Moving your mini, you're in the chamber.
Yeah, I'm in the
You
room,
can-
and then I will.
There's a hobgoblin standing in the doorway who looks a little startled to see you, but he recognises you.
Okay, is that you in there, Scaly?
Yeah, I can't do a Scaly.
Yeah.
Is there? Paul's not done a Scaly voice, has he?
I don't think he's done a Scaly voice, so I will identify myself to Scaly so that we both
Yeah.
know that we're in the same room.
Anything else?
And I need to make 2 moves to get there.
Okay, Scaly O'Toole is in the darkness. He hears Sessions Does he want to step out and find sessions, or what does he want to do? Let's run him by committee.
Step him out and step in again.
Okay, let's do that.
So Scaly steps out. He says, "Hello, Sessions." And then he steps back into the thing. And we're going to roll a d6 to see where he ends up. Where does he end up? Well, I hate to stop things here, but we're not going to find out now. We're going to find out if you roll the number you need to somehow get eyes on, well, not eyes on because it's dark everywhere, but ears on with your sniper foe, and whether or not you can save another group of civilians and all of that when we pick things up next week. And Merry Christmas to you all. And I hope, unlike ours, your food was not too loud, because it was too loud. It was too loud to eat.
It was too loud. Paul.
It's too loud. Paul, it's too loud.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Dungeons & Dragons is a trademark of Wizards of the Coast. Dawn of a New Age and Age of Worms are copyright Wizards of the Coast. Dawn of a New Age was written by Tito Lietti. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Role-playing games are all about getting people together, and we use Roll20 as our tabletop, the perfect place to host your game, and Discord to host our chat. Thanks for listening!